All right, so today we're taking a deep dive into something pretty wild. We're talking meme coins, medical miracles,
Oh, wow.
and a story that really makes you think about like the power of the internet. You know, probably already know about meme coins, right? Those
Yeah.
crypto tokens that are often born from internet jokes and hype.
Right.
But get this, one was used to raise a massive amount of money
Yeah.
for a really serious cause.
Wow.
So,
That's pretty amazing. It's a fascinating case study, really, in how online communities can mobilize around a shared goal, especially when technology allows for instant action.
absolutely. Yeah. This is the story of Siki Chen. He's the CEO of Runway Financial.
Okay.
On Christmas Day, he shared some pretty devastating news on social media. His daughter was diagnosed with a rare brain tumor.
Oh, wow.
And he was incredibly open about his desperation, saying he would literally do anything to save her. Like anything.
Yeah, his post was heartbreaking. He even said, and I'm quoting here, if you could press a button that cures your child's brain tumor in exchange for ending your life immediately, every parent would hesitate for 0 seconds before fighting to be the first to press it. The cruelest thing is that no such button exists, but there is always a move.
Oh, man. Talk about a gut punch. But here's where it gets really interesting. An anonymous blockchain enthusiast saw Chen's post,
Right.
and within 20 minutes,
Wow.
created a meme coin called MIRA specifically to help raise funds for his daughter's treatment.
That's the beauty of blockchain, isn't it? Built on technology like ERC20 tokens, meme coins can be created and distributed almost instantly.
Yeah.
Really highlights the speed and responsiveness that's possible with this technology.
Yeah. Chen was gifted half the supply of MIRA. And then get this, the value skyrocketed
Oh, wow.
to $400,000. That's 3.4 crore in just one day.
Wow.
Imagine that mix of emotions: relief, disbelief, maybe even a little fear.
Oh, yeah. And that's the double-edged sword of meme coins. They're driven by hype and speculation, which can lead to these massive spikes.
Right.
But it also means they're incredibly volatile. You never know what's going to happen next.
Totally. Chen himself was super worried about this. He didn't want to mislead investors or rug them, as they say in the crypto world.
Right.
He even said publicly that he didn't want to rug a bunch of random people.
Yeah. Here's where the story gets really compelling. Instead of cashing out and potentially deceiving investors, Chen chose to sell only 10% of his MIRA holdings.
Wow.
He used the proceeds to contribute to Hankinson Lab, which is researching his daughter's condition.
So he could have sold more, maybe raised even more money for his daughter's treatment,
Right.
but he chose to prioritize transparency.
Yeah.
He even committed to announcing any future sales 24 hours in advance.
Imagine being in his position. You're facing this unimaginable situation, and suddenly you're holding this potentially valuable asset, but it's based on something as unpredictable as a meme coin. It really raises questions about responsibility and ethics within the meme coin space, doesn't it?
It definitely makes you think. This isn't just some abstract financial transaction. There are real people and real emotions involved.
Mm.
And it makes you wonder, what would you do in that situation?
Yeah, it's a powerful reminder that beyond the technology and the financial aspects, there's a deeply human story at play here.
Yeah, it's easy to get caught up in the technical details of meme coins and blockchain and all that. But this story really brings it back to the human element.
Right.
You know, this family was facing a nightmare.
Right.
And then suddenly they're at the center of this whirlwind of internet generosity.
And it wasn't just about the money either. People were sharing information about potential treatments, connecting Chen with researchers, offering support, words of encouragement.
Wow.
His story tapped into a deep well of empathy, and social media acted as a force multiplier.
It's incredible to see how social media can mobilize people for a good cause. We often hear about the negative aspects of online communities.
Sure.
But this story showcases their potential for positive change.
Right. This wasn't just about passive likes or retweets. People were actively engaged in trying to help, and they used the tools available to them, in this case, a meme coin, to make a real difference.
It also makes you realize the power of a compelling story. Chen's posts were so raw and honest, they really pulled you into his experience.
Absolutely, yeah. His vulnerability resonated with people. It transcended the often complex world of cryptocurrency and spoke to a universal experience, a parent's love for their child.
Makes you wonder, could this type of fundraising become more common?
Yeah.
Imagine people creating meme coins for all sorts of charitable causes. It could revolutionize the way we think about philanthropy.
It's a fascinating concept, but I think we need to be mindful of the potential downsides.
Right.
Meme coins are inherently risky and unpredictable. What happens if a coin crashes after people have donated? Are donors prepared for that possibility?
And could this system be abused? We've all heard stories about scams and pump-and-dump schemes in the crypto world.
Right.
How do we ensure that people's generosity isn't being exploited?
Those are all important considerations, yeah. If meme coin fundraising were to become more widespread, we'd need to think carefully about transparency, regulation, and investor protection.
It also raises questions about accessibility.
Sure.
Not everyone understands the intricacies of cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
Could this type of fundraising inadvertently exclude people who aren't already familiar with these technologies?
That's a crucial point. We need to make sure that any new fundraising model is inclusive and doesn't exacerbate existing inequalities.
Yeah.
We can't just assume that everyone has the same level of knowledge or access.
So it seems like there's a lot of potential here,
Uh,
but also a lot of challenges to consider.
exactly. It's not a simple black and white issue.
Right.
There are a lot of nuances to consider, and we need more research and analysis to fully understand the implications of using meme coins for charitable giving.
But even if this specific model doesn't become the norm, the story of Siki Chen and MIRA is a powerful reminder that technology is constantly evolving, and those changes are going to challenge our existing systems and beliefs.
We can't simply dismiss new ideas because they seem strange or unfamiliar. We need to engage with them critically, assess their potential benefits and risks, and figure out how to harness them for good.
It's like that saying, the only constant is change. And in a world where internet humor can fuel medical breakthroughs, it seems like anything is possible.
Yeah, it really is. It's a powerful example of how technology is blurring the lines between what we thought was possible. Who would imagine that a meme coin, something often associated with online jokes and speculation, could become a lifeline for a family facing a medical crisis?
Really throws a wrench into our preconceived notions, doesn't it? Makes you wonder what other seemingly outlandish possibilities might be just around the corner. Like, what if meme coins become a regular part of charitable giving?
Right.
Or what if they start disrupting traditional financial systems in even more profound ways?
Yeah, it's certainly a lot to wrap your head around. But that's why we do these deep dives, right? To explore these emerging trends and try to make sense of them together.
Exactly. And I think this particular story raises some really important questions for all of us, not just those who are deeply invested in the crypto world.
Absolutely. Whether or not you believe in the future of meme coins, this case study highlights the evolving relationship between technology, finance, and human compassion.
Yeah.
It forces us to confront our own biases and consider new ways of approaching age-old problems.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave you with a question to ponder. Does this story change your perception of meme coins at all? Could they perhaps become a legitimate tool for social good? Or are the risks simply too great?
There are no easy answers, and ultimately it's up to each individual to decide how they feel about these emerging technologies. But one thing is clear. We need to stay informed, stay curious, and keep asking these tough questions.
Beautifully said. And with that, we'll leave you to your thoughts. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.